So then I said, wrecked him, damn near killed him.
Liquor? I barely know her.
Yeah.
Welcome to Two Dudes Sitting at a Sports Bar podcast, sitting here at the Upstairs Bar and Grill here in St. John in the Virgin Islands.
What a beautiful day today.
What a beautiful day, starting with beautiful punchlines.
Nice.
What a beautiful, nice to have you back, buddy.
Man, I feel like I've lost some weight. And
You're looking lean,
you
brother.
look great.
I feel like
You get that heroin chic look, you know, like getting ready a jazz album.
I mean, at least we all figured out just if you wear black, it takes off the 10
shit,
pounds
yeah?
of the camera.
Exactly. A couple 100 pounds on
How many
camera.
cameras are on me? Oh, my God, yeah.
No, I've spent the last 3 days.
Oh, hey.
The last 3 days.
I'm going to switch to the stick mic. Yeah,
Well, you were going to try and do the Bob Barker mic
yeah,
originally.
that didn't last long. Anyway, go back. I'm glad you're back, man. You were down and out. You look pretty rough last time I saw you.
Well, I came in for
You
a
were one on
meeting
that wall.
3 days ago. Andy takes one look at me and he goes, "Let's do this meeting and get the fuck out of here." He's like,
And he never says that.
he's like, "You ain't need to be here."
He made me stay here and work when I had pneumonia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I took a
Slave driver as he is.
COVID test that was negative.
Negative?
Yep. Which
Have you had
surprised
COVID?
me.
Have you had COVID?
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
somehow never had it.
I had it back when it was real.
It's a conspiracy.
Back when it mattered.
Thermite.
Yeah. No, I had it at the start of 2022, and I immediately got like the shivers. I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell or anything like that, but it sucked for 3 days. It was like nonstop. You're freezing cold, but you wake up soaking wet.
Maybe it was just a good dream.
Maybe, yeah. Exactly. A sexy dream. Sexy COVID. Yeah.
You know, I didn't think about that. There were very lucid dreams when you're having COVID, but yes, I am back. I'm feeling better.
You look good. Welcome
Thank
back,
you.
brother.
I appreciate that. So, I mean, at the current moment, I was so sick that I couldn't even.
How sick were you?
I couldn't upload last week's podcast, which I'm going to do today. So, by the
Desi,
time
this is for
one
you,
comes
yeah.
out,
So I've been getting calls. I got a couple of messages about it. Say, hey, where's last week's? Because people want to roast me about that goddamn shirt. So
it'll be up tonight. So I'm not leaving this building today until I get that
So
up.
it'll be up a couple days before.
it'll
this
be
one
up
comes
by
out.
Easter. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, Easter is relatively
Easter's early this year, yeah, you know.
relatively close.
Time's a construct, baby.
That's right. Exactly. It's a flat circle.
Was this one of the years that Easter's like in March? Or
Yeah, it's the last weekend of March.
wow.
So
I don't know how I like that.
But yeah, it's actually been a super nice, breezy, good soup weather.
it is good soup weather.
It's good soup weather
good
here in the Caribbean.
Yeah, soup weather.
Funny how that happens, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man, like we should have got him some soup. Well,
Well, if only he
Have
would have
some
gotten
stew.
sick on
Yeah.
February 10th, he would have had all the soup a growing boy could dream of.
that's right.
Yeah, you're right, because we, like I've been saying yesterday, moving a lot, but then it rained and I came outside. It was a icy 77 degrees outside.
Oh, that's jacket weather.
That's pants weather out here, for real.
I mean, everybody's wearing sweatshirts. Everybody's saying they're freezing.
I'm a tropical person now. I can't go back, you know?
I think if we plopped you right back up in Boston, I think you'd be fine.
no.
You would
I
reach
gotta start
50
like in
degrees,
the-
be like, this is shorts weather.
I got to start like in that meth pot of Florida and then kind of work my way up.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. You just kind of develop, or you adapt to your surroundings.
Yeah. Where's Jimmy? I got to live where that is, where Jimmy is. Yeah.
We're going up there in April, right? Are you going up
Am I? I think I am.
for the Kenny concert on
Oh, yeah, yeah,
420?
yeah.
Felix going to be there?
I can't wait to see that little fucking Mormon. Yeah.
I just saw him a few months ago. He's good.
Time's a construct,
Yeah,
brother.
exactly.
That's what we're talking
There's
about.
a Kenny concert you guys are going to?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm more excited to go see my good old friend Jimmy Rudder, huge fan of the podcast.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of, yeah.
And I guess I'll go to a Kenny Chesney concert while I'm there.
Is he in our Florida Backers fans club?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Definitely. Him and his wife. Yeah.
It's 1.5 of them.
It's the he's in the Tampa dude sitting at a sports bar podcast
good.
section.
I love
Yeah,
that chapter.
the yelling at
That's a
people,
good
chapter. Yeah,
That's a big chapter for us right there.
Speaking of Tampa, Royal Rumble this Saturday in Tampa.
Oh
wow.
I've
Yeah.
seen a wrestling match in Tampa. That was pretty great.
Yeah, I heard. Cool.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at this Royal Rumble and I forget in COVID where they put the screen.
Yeah, man. I think I'm in there.
Oh, do you
I'm in
remember
there
that
somewhere.
shit?
It's like me Bowman. Yeah. Man.
I completely forgot
The
they were doing
days
that
of
shit.
yore, as they say.
If you can't see it, they basically have like
all
Zoom
Zooms,
screens where people would be sitting, and there's like 1,000 fucking different Zoom people on this, and
They did WrestleMania like that too.
They did this for a whole year.
They did that for like the NBA Finals and everything like that. And I love the people that got through that were doing like the like that symbol and stuff like that.
I don't know how they censor out all the
I don't know
to
if
be
that
totally
many
honest.
people on there, but I thought it was hysterical when they did find it. And they would never obviously replay it on ESPN, but you could find it on Twitter when it was called Twitter at the time. They were just like,
X.
okay, this guy got through.
I refuse to update my app to X. I'm still on Twitter.
I didn't have a choice. Mine automatically did it one day. I had a new symbol, and the funny thing about it was I was trying to change the notification settings on it the other day, and I couldn't find it because I was looking for Twitter and not X, even though I still call it Twitter. So
Still banned.
Yep.
Man.
Sad day.
Oh, sorry, indefinitely suspended.
For
Him and Trump
for
are-
bullying.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
For fake news.
It was actually pretty bullshit. Like, someone was complaining and said something along the lines of, "I'd rather be dead than so-and-so happening." And I told them they always have the option of killing themselves. And then they...
But in a good way.
That's usually a nuclear missile on one of those sites.
And they took that as me telling someone to go kill themselves, which
Yeah,
wasn't,
and bullying
which wasn't
and-
what I
yeah.
said. I said, well, you could always go do that.
Yeah.
Like, these, you have the option. It's a free country. That's your journey.
It's
So, Royal Rumble, yeah. Oof. Jeez. Okay. Well, I hope you get back there someday.
Nah, I'm okay.
It's
Yeah.
not really a world you want to be in anymore. Mine, the algorithm of mine has completely changed to. It all comes back to something news-wise. It's not like just somebody you
Mine's all
directly follow.
politics now. Even
Yeah.
like I barely follow any of the political stuff, and it's all politics and like then sports gambling.
And,
That's
and
it.
it really is.
And like
because
even the gambling's all like kind of filtered out now. Unless,
anything
like, there's a big event.
politics-wise that you'll watch, it's something that'll trigger you in some way that you'll be like, wait a minute, and then you got to open it up, and then you got to see what
The
people
whole
are talking
point,
about.
man.
It's
Just got to disconnect, bro.
man. Well, I mean, the value of X is down like what 75% since Elon Musk took it over.
I mean, was it worth anything in the first place?
Oh no, he gets to do that. He's
It
smashing
had
the
some
thing
sort
with
of
the
worth
oh.
based on what
I
he
thought they
paid-
were going to, like, go out of business or something.
based
I
on
don't
what
know.
he paid for it. But then they went through all that shit because he changed the sign was it in San Francisco? And then everybody was mad about it because it happened on a building that they weren't supposed to be changing signs on.
Millennials, they suck. Whatever.
I don't know. Big, long story, but either way, it's kind of going down the shitter, but I really don't think he cares.
Where my country gone?
I don't know.
Where my country gone?
It all went downhill when you got indefinitely suspended.
That's I think
Oh,
we
yeah,
can,
you would
we
hold
can
the whole
actually
company together, buddy.
we can
Yeah.
actually probably chart that.
Yeah.
It's probably very similar to when all that started happening.
So, other than what's happened this past weekend with football, something interesting happened yesterday that kind of popped up is Adrian Griffin, coach of the Bucks at 30-13.
Former Celtic.
Out of nowhere gets
Former Celtic, by the way, and CBA guy.
Kendrick Perkins' big head pops up.
Big
on the
head.
screen.
Let me tell you about
Mr.
something else big on Kendrick
Mis-
Perkins.
Mr. Happy
That sounded weird.
pops up and it says Adrian Griffin gets fired from the Milwaukee Bucks at 30-13, second best record in the NBA. It kind of blew me away, but I didn't realize that there was that big of a resentment towards him inside the Bucks locker room. And then all of a sudden now,
Are
at
we
this
talking
moment,
whole Bucks locker room, or do we?
Or
do we- I mean, we
just
have to
Dan
say
Lillard.
it,
Yeah,
just-
I mean,
just the
yeah.
Giannis family.
it's just Giannis.
Yeah,
just
Giannis
the
and
Giannis
Lillard.
family?
That's it, man. Yeah.
You think Dame Lillard really cared?
I don't think Dame Lillard gives a shit.
He's played for a shitty team for the last
Yeah.
13 years, so he's like, "This is
catches-
great."
I
We're
think
30 and
I
13,
think it's Giannis. I mean, that's Giannis's team.
and his two brothers that are probably still on the roster somewhere. Giannis and Theonis and
Thanasis and
Cassius Clay. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
but now all of a sudden, at this moment, Doc Rivers, new head coach, Milwaukee Bucks.
I wish him luck.
I hope he's not as horny this time.
Yeah. No, wait. That was the other guy.
No, it's Doc Rivers too.
Doc Rivers went through. Well, I remember Doc.
Rivers definitely got horny on Twitter.
Yes, he.
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
saw his
Sorry,
likes.
yeah.
Everybody
I've
saw
been
his
down here
likes.
too long, man. I don't even, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do anything like. Was it the? Well, it started with
No, he
Isaiah
didn't-
Thomas.
he didn't pull Ema
Isaiah
Duque.
Thomas with the
How you
Knicks.
get
and
you
then-
Nia Long? That's what I don't get. That girl's fucking hot, you know?
Yeah, and
And also, now he's giving her $32,000 a month. You see that?
no, I didn't.
Yeah, in child support.
What happened?
He's giving Nia Long $32,000 a month.
Who? Doc Rivers?
No, Ema Duque, the coach that had sex with the intern or the
Sorry,
public
it's
front
tough,
office lady.
tough to keep track.
Man, that's why I left Boston.
$32,000
It's too
a
scandalous,
month.
you know.
$32,000 a month. Like,
And she's like an actress. She's like has a ton of coin.
I,
How bad you fuck up? That's the Yeah, that.
Yeah,
The
that's-
judge is like, screw you, dude.
That's a decent amount of chump change for a coach.
That's a teacher.
It
a
is.
month. Yeah, you know.
No, a month. That's
your
a teacher a
yearly
year.
salary a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
That's a teacher for the year a month. Yeah.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
Where my country gone?
man.
Other big hiring. You see Jim Harbaugh,
Yeah.
Chargers. I mean, we knew that was happening.
Yeah, no, I
feel
really
like
thought
that
I
one was
really
kind of
thought that was going to be Pete Carroll.
no,
Yeah,
that was Harbaugh.
West
okay.
Coast guy. You know, yeah.
No, it was especially because Harbaugh wanted nothing to do with the NCAA. He got his title.
Yeah.
and then it's like
He
cool.
got his fuck you
wait,
moment.
Wait, the NFL can't suspend me for
And now he gets
chugging
his,
milk
now he
or
gets
whatever.
his fuck you money.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I wanted to see on it was he was actually meeting with Michigan to hear their proposal on what they were going to give him, and apparently inside of their contract they were writing certain protections against the NCAA. That's what I wanted to see. I knew he was
Damn.
going to the Chargers. It was too quick. They were talking about it the whole time. He met his second meeting. He went over with the Chargers, but then all the reports came out specifically from Adam Schefter because he's a big Michigan guy, saying that he is currently meeting with Michigan. This was like right before he took the job to talk over all of the portions of what could be his new contract, money-wise, protections from the NCAA, and he just glossed over it. And I went, whoa! Can we get further into
yeah.
that? How are we gonna protect them from the NCAA? They're like the Gestapo. They're everywhere. They're undercover. They're gonna come get you. They'll find you for something. And when they get mad at you, they'll either, sort of punish you like they did to Ohio State, or they're gonna come after you and be like, Jim, we're gonna suspend you twice this year.
Or your SMU, and you get the fucking death penalty.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But you guys earlier in this podcast in the season, I think both of you did, predicted SMU winning the ACC
Next year.
Next year. Come, yeah.
Good call. I
Take
gotta
that,
keep
Florida
bringing
State.
that up.
Yeah.
Got to keep bringing that one up. So,
we are sometimes correct about stuff.
I think
you
I
know?
said they'll make it to the title game.
yeah, something.
I think- yeah.
I would like to taper my expectations.
it was
Not
either,
me. I'm going full Mustang. Let's go.
It was either a hot
Let me run
take
free,
or
baby.
it was like a bold prediction at some.
I remember saying it, but I thought it was just make it to the title game. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, like
right?
you get to play BC and
I've been wrong a lot.
you know.
Yeah, I like how our sports conversations go. We start with the Milwaukee Bucks, and we just ended
I
up.
think we
with
still talk about the
SMU.
weather, no? Or the yeah.
No, we could talk about a lot of that stuff. But
It's good to see the sun, man. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been like a minute, but no, it's been cold.
Well-
I have the windows open at night now. It's great.
But yeah, I mean, we got a lot to talk about today. AFC Championship. Somebody dropping a 70-piece in the NBA this week.
How about
There was
Carl?
two 60
There was
pieces
a
at the same
60 piece,
time-
yeah,
same night.
and they
And the
took him
story-
out. That was fucking fantastic.
The story behind that is the best thing that
Yeah.
I've seen. Yes.
Yes,
I-
yes, yes, yes,
Did you,
yes, yes.
Did you read the story about everything that was going on with this?
I watched it.
It
was like,
is. I saw the press conference and everything
it
afterwards.
is
and
what it was like what I would do if I
Yeah.
was
It
if I was
was-
in that spot.
It was great.
I'm super excited to hear about
Oh
this.
yeah, we'll hop into this when we come back. We'll take a little
Oh, my
5-minute
God.
breather, and we'll actually talk about some sports.
Yeah,
huh?
wait to
We
hear
just
this.
talked about sports and
We
soup.
talked about all
Well,
stuff.
kind of, but we didn't really, sink our teeth
Right,
into
you're right.
it. So,
Don't forget Super Bowl February 10th.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, February 11th.
Super
My
Bowl.
birthday, the 13th. Valentine's Day, the 14th. What else we got going on?
What
Yeah,
a
good birthday
weekend!
week.
Abraham Lincoln's birthday, the 12th.
Mooney birthday week.
Mooper
Bowl.
Yeah.
The Moon Purple.
Purple.
Moon yeah. Moon Pie Bowl. Or, whatever.
And we'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Yeah.
I know it's
Yeah.
uncanny.
And we're back to two dudes sitting in a sports bar podcast. I tried to get.
Oh my God! You know,
Oh my God!
oh my God!
So,
See, now you just ruined this for me.
Sorry.
no, I had to get you guys in the moment. I needed that genuine reaction, and you guys.
That guy's
watching
even wearing
this.
shoes. Anyway.
No, anyway, yeah. So we got done. We were talking about NBA. We were talking about a huge night with two centers, which it's been only like the fifth or sixth time that a center.
It was. I knew though. It was Embiid and Cat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Embiid comes out. He scores 70.
He only played 36 minutes, 37
Yeah.
minutes though too.
It was
he
like-
also had 20 boards, like,
Who'd
or
they,
like 18,
who'd they
20 boards.
play? Do you know who they played?
The
It-
Kings, maybe?
It
Or
was
Pacers or somebody.
No.
Someone who doesn't. Someone with.
It was the Spurs.
It was the Spurs, yeah.
Because they came out and they said they were going to bust his ass.
Yeah.
And Embiid was actually playing like a lot of mid range. He was playing a lot of jumpers.
It was a lot of jumpers.
He
It
only hit
was a lot
one-
of free throws. It was a lot of
three.
yeah.
So and it was a relatively close game. He scored a 70th point on like a layup on a fast break. And it was like the third fastest to hit 60 points at some point or something like that.
Well,
because Klay Thompson did it in 29
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, and that
I'm
like,
like
in
seven-
that
I'm a
third-
Splash Brother.
in like the 45-point third quarter or whatever it was.
So-
his was actually a well played. Like I watched it because I thought that they were just going to keep feeding him, but he had like a good shooting percentage. He wasn't.
No,
chucking
they
up
turned
threes.
just Mendes too. Like,
Yeah.
that's but even like you're right. Like literally, he could have scored 80. Like,
Yeah.
he only played 36, 37 minutes.
Yeah, I used to think that Kobe's 81 would have been untouchable, but now it's starting to seem.
Now the other guy.
Okay, let's get to the other guy now.
Hang on, real quick. I do want to say, like, 36 minutes is pretty. I mean, it's a center. Like,
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, but
you're
he
going to go
scored
out
se-
there
he
and
scored
push,
70, like, in that,
you know,
yeah.
40 plus is a long game for a fucking
Yeah, especially
big
yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it has to be that perfect combination, and I think they only ended up beating him by like 12, or when he got
Yeah.
his 70th point, it was like
They took and they put the bench in.
yeah. So it was
So
now we get to Karl Anthony Towns.
yeah,
So
the big cat.
I get,
KAT baby.
I get the report on this game that's just like, wow, huge night in the NBA. Embiid 70, Cat 62. Now the Timberwolves lose, and I'm just like, okay, who'd they lose to? Charlotte.
He had 44 at the half,
And
right?
Also, did you hear the announcer?
Yeah,
For Charlotte
going,
versus-
no,
And then he goes, and he sounded like what's his name from the WWF? No, He
yeah,
sounded like
no,
Jerry
what do you
the King
know?
Lawler.
That's Connor McCain.
Yeah. So he hits the last three at the end of the first half to get 44.
But the ref is like, no. Oh God.
And then,
Yeah.
"Wow!" So he has 44 at half. And I'm like, cool. I'm like, this is a great story and everything like that. So it comes into the second half,
The Timberwolves have an 18-point lead.
and all they're doing is feeding Cat the ball, no matter what it is. They're just trying
Well, he's calling for it too,
Yeah.
that, and trying to do ISOs. This guy, hey, shooter's gonna shoot.
just bricked everything. Like, went
Bricked almost fucking everything.
like 5 for 30 in the second
blew
half.
the lead. They took him out in the third quarter. He didn't play the whole fourth quarter. So that's how bad. Like he was just like he like airball fucking off the side of the backboard.
like that guy in an open gym that's like
It was like the
ball.
fucking Monstars took his fucking
So-
like
well,
NBA
that is-
ability
oh,
in
that-
Space Jam
That
like
is-
at halftime or something.
That is
Yeah.
like a NBA 2K My Player where it's just like
No, it's Space Jam.
Just
It's
give me
Space Jam. They
just
stole his
give
fucking
me
talent,
give me
brother.
the rock.
Yeah.
And then
So-
it's just like, oh, I used too much of my stamina in the first half.
Yeah, and I'm down to 30. Yeah.
couldn't get off the floor. So
Yeah,
the last,
just like literally was just net hanging, like wouldn't even run like down to play D. He'd just sit there and go,
last,
and like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Fucking Carl Anthony Towns, fucking just keep giving the ball, and he'd be like,
he,
brick.
but
Yeah.
and he shot well from three. He went like 10 of 15.
yeah, but he got fucking way trigger happy.
Now the last play of the game that he was in there for, they were down 1, and he drives.
But
it
they were
in,
up 18.
and Charlotte walls him up. Like it was a completely good no call. I think they just kind of like boxed him in, and he goes up and he hits a guy that's jumping straight up in the air, falls backwards because he has no gas in the tank. So Charlotte ends up beating them. So
Yeah.
Minnesota's head coach comes out, and very first thing he's just like, that was the most embarrassing display of basketball that I've been a part of or seen or whatever.
And he
it is.
apologizes to like everybody.
Just- It went
I'm
the
gonna have to watch this.
it
yeah.
went the complete opposite direction of how you thought it would go until you actually.
I really thought that like the reporter's gonna be like, oh, like why did he had a hot hand? Why did you? And I want to be like, it's like I thought the guys would be like, he did not have a fucking hot hand.
Yeah.
The Space Jam people stole his fucking talent at halftime, and
and all of the NBA players are tweeting, 70
they're like-
piece,
they're like-
70 piece for Embiid, and nobody says a thing about Cat.
yeah, and then it's like, wow, like Gilbert Arenas is like, dude,
Yeah.
even I know when to stop shooting
It
with
was-
guns and on a
Yeah, it was really. I feel like anybody else from Minnesota could have like scored a layup at that point. It was literally a 1-on-4 every single time, and he could have just chucked it underneath
calling
the
for
basket.
ISOs and be like.
I will have to watch that. That's awesome.
It is like there's a whole like highlight reel of just like the third quarter of him just like
Just a complete meltdown, and I I was up just watching it and reading everybody's reactions on Twitter. It's hysterical. It's worth watching for like 15 minutes, especially to see the coach.
But the coach is just like, I'm really sorry, everybody. Like the entire NBA, like the basketball community, and
such an embarrassment.
This,
blah, blah,
this
blah.
was last night.
this is two nights ago.
Yeah.
I was fucking texting you guys, and nobody answered. It wasn't even that late. It was like fucking 12:30.
I worked day shift on Tuesday.
All right, sorry, yeah.
But yeah, it's been the third time in NBA history that two players have scored 60 or more, and I want to say it's like the sixth or seventh center to score 70 points or something like, or 60 points.
Well,
in a
it's
game.
it's Wilt, obviously.
It's Wilt.
You know, for
No, Bird had 63.
well, no. This is
McHale had 50.
59, but
Yeah.
those were in two separate weeks because McHale had the record for.
Yeah, and then
Boston.
Bird said, "Fuck you," and watch this, and
Yeah.
then took himself out of the game.
Well,
the second he beat McHale.
Bird was basically doing what I think Cat thought he was going to do in the second half, where he was hitting turnaround shots, and he was like, "I'm going to hit a banker."
Yeah, well, hey, guess what, Minnesota Timberwolves? Larry Bird ain't walking through that door, and the worst of Rick Pitino.
No,
yeah.
but as far as centers to score 60, it was like Shaq did it on his 28th birthday, and he did it against the Clippers. And he
Yeah,
did
but I
one
bet
play
also
that
he
game.
were like 2 for 30 from the line, I bet, too.
Yeah,
Like,
he
that's
didn't
the more impressive
He
thing.
didn't have to do anything that game.
Yeah.
And it was his 28th birthday, and he wanted to go out and party.
Oh, it was my birthday.
But yeah,
The Big
hysterical
Shamrock.
story. Look it up. Switching gears, we do have conference championship weekend coming up here.
That kick. Oh my God, that kick in the Chiefs game.
Oh, so another hilarious announcer on that one. Did you see the Korean announcer announcing?
No.
Tyler Bass's wide right kick.
Is it like the Korean guy that's saying,
It's
I'll always
exactly-
love you?
It's exactly
Like
what
the
you
Whitney
would
Houston
think it would
thing?
be.
No? Oh.
If you haven't seen it, look that one up too. It is.
I don't know. Do Asians have cool voices, man?
It
You see
was-
that Journey guy from Manila? Yeah.
Okay, the Korean broadcast of him missing the field goal. Watch that. But what happens with the Bills now? They've lost to them 3 out of the last 4 years in the playoffs. Josh Allen's cap hit now against Buffalo goes from $14 million to like $43 million.
That'll be a restructure, like all day. Like
They're
it's,
going to have to.
I mean, like what? You know, I guess they could get rid of Diggs, but
No, because
I mean, I feel like Diggs had a great year the first half. He kind of fell off pretty hard
Yeah,
in the second half, and honestly, they won more games in the second half. Doing the James Cook fucking.
yeah.
I mean, like, you know, you draft. There's a couple of good receivers. You get like Keon Coleman in the late first round.
Yeah, and Diggs had a horrendous drop in that game. I know it was a
Yeah,
close
but,
game. That was a bad.
There were a lot of
To be
underthrows
honest,
there.
I don't think he wants
Yeah.
to be there either. You know, I think he's kind of over it
Nobody
too.
wants to be in Buffalo. I mean, for a competitive standpoint, yes, but
Yeah, but I mean, like, I could see him. I know at this point in his career, he probably wants. I mean,
He wants to go to Miami.
he wants to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's room for him there.
No.
And I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah,
I could
Tyreek Hill. Sorry, guy, you're the same person.
I could see him going to fucking San Diego.
I can see that. I can see him going to Vegas. I can see him going to.
Like, he wants to. I mean, he wants to go to a team with a good quarterback. Josh Allen kind of fucking sucks. I'm
you know your
sorry.
boy fucking over 1.5 picks every
I mean,
every
he
week,
just,
brother.
Dude,
yeah.
it's a pick and a fumble a game guaranteed. And it was like, dude, that first what was it? The first game they played, what was that? The Steelers? No, not the Steelers.
No,
it
they
was,
played the.
It was the game they needed to win.
Bengals. No,
this is mid-season.
Wait. End of the year.
it was probably the last
Was it when
podcast that you uploaded.
Everybody was going through the gauntlet against the Cowboys.
But it was like. He went like 1 for 9, and then like in the first quarter, I think he was like 1 for 9 with an interception and had like 70 rushing yards.
Or was it? It was. One of them was the Broncos game. It was towards the end of the season.
That was middle.
They lost to the Broncos.
That was in the middle of the
Patriots,
middle of the
maybe,
season.
or like
It might have been. Yeah, it was
It
the
might have been
Patriots
Pats,
game.
yeah.
It was the Pats game at the last game of the season, which they
Well,
won. But
yeah,
it was
but
like,
they
they kept having the ball on like the third. Like they had the ball.
like the Pats should not have been hanging around. You know, yeah. Like
Nor did they
they
want
had
to.
4 turnovers in the first quarter.
your boy.
And-
Yeah.
The Pats did, and then like they just like
I didn't watch the
kept,
game. I was calling bingo.
they kept just kicking field goals and like they won
See,
that.
they-
They won
they-
that game with by 7.
They
points.
wasted all the field goals like
Losing,
earlier in the year,
yeah.
man. Yeah, stamina, like we were talking about.
Yeah.
Imagine like that's how again the Buffalo loses though is on a fucking field goal like that.
Well,
Jesus.
Bill's going to have to restructure.
Shocker! It went wide left too. No, it went wide right.
Wide right.
Wide right.
Yeah, but like not even close.
Which way did Scott, what's his name, miss his
Norwood?
field goal? Yeah. Was that left or right in that Super Bowl?
Also, people are too nice nowadays. They donated to that guy's
Super
charity.
Bowls.
No. You got to run that guy out of town. Like I'm telling you, that would never happen in Boston. Look at that Colombian guy that scored in the wrong goal in the World Cup. They cut his head off
And killed his family, I believe.
and killed his family too. Yeah, and his name was Escobar. You would have thought he had some
yeah,
clout.
that 30 for 30.
Yeah.
Oh, my
No,
God.
I watched that happen live.
All right, so they're out. Chiefs are going to meet Baltimore. I think Baltimore takes that game badly.
I don't know. Like
Chiefs are playing okay, but
I hate to give the Chiefs credit. You know this.
Come on now, Jason Kelsey jumping out of a suite with his shirt off.
That was me.
I don't
thought,
see the
no?
problem with that.
I thought actually. Hang on, ready? I thought it was Burt.
Good for once.
I thought it was Burt Kreischer for like literally two
Well,
quarters.
nobody has nobody has attention on Taylor Swift now, so it's over. It's over. Baltimore.
Maybe we should write a song
Baltimore
about
by
it.
10. But then, what? Go ahead.
I just think that's going to be at least a close game. I don't see that being 10 points.
It's 3.5 right now. I think.
Is it
It's
3.5?
Casey getting 3.5. Yeah.
The weather's not going to be anything like it was for that Steelers-Baltimore game, is it? Rainy.
Yeah, but
wet,
it's Baltimore,
cold.
so there's always a chance of gunshots and
What if Omar's coming? Yeah.
yeah.
I still haven't seen the wire.
What if
Sorry.
the British blockade the harbor again and lay sack to Fort McHenry?
We might get a second national anthem.
Yeah,
Well,
sung by Ray Lewis.
Wait, I think we're on.
Yeah.
I think we're on 4 national anthems.
Oh
already.
snap! I didn't see nothing in my limousine that night. Oh shit! Burn my wetsuit.
All right, then the NFC, you got the Niners and you got
The Lions.
the Lions.
And I
The
feel like
Lions-
the entire country's rooting for the Lions.
Yeah, and the Lions just signed Zach Ertz too. By the way, I don't know if you saw that.
I did. Yeah.
To the practice squad, which means starting tight end along with the other guy.
They're
Yeah,
pulling the
Well,
Flacco
him and
for the
Laporta,
Browns.
yeah.
The only thing that'll make me sad about, though, is that'll make it so then there will only be 3 teams that have never made it to the Super Bowl. I think it's 3. It'd be the Texans, expansion team,
Your team.
Also expansion team though.
Jaguars. Yeah, true. But
Hey, I think the Jaguars were before us. They were what, 94?
96.
No, they were 93,
94,
94,
95.
90, no, not, yeah,
94,
90,
95.
yeah.
94, 95, and we
Because I
were
know the
we were
Browns-
96, yeah.
Because the Browns played them in the last game of the season, the last away game of the season in
Before they-
95.
The Jags played the Patriots in the AFC title game in 96, 97.
Yeah, when the Jags were like 14-2. That
Yeah, it was
season.
fucking
15-1
Mark
or
Brunell and
14-2.
fucking
Brunell.
Tom Coughlin, yeah.
Red Taylor,
Yeah.
was that Torrey Holt?
Tony Baselli.
But we're doing all this.
Well,
again.
are we doing this again? Are we doing this?
naming all the Jags players.
Name guys.
We have that. We were naming random Jaguars.
I-
Yeah.
I-
We were like Tony Baselli, their first ever draft
Yeah,
pick.
dude, he's fantastic.
Mercedes-Lewis.
He was the
Keenan
Joe
McCardle.
Thomas before.
Yeah,
there was Joe
of the
Thomas.
mid '90s. Yeah, Kyle Brady, Kyle Brady, a Jet or
Kyle Brady.
yeah.
Everybody was excited to play in Jacksonville at the time, and then once Jacksonville became Jacksonville, everybody went, "Oh, not really."
Oh,
yeah.
we have to go to foggy London town.
Maybe
Oh no.
Hooters isn't that great.
Yeah. So, how
but
about that
yeah.
Florida Georgia Line CD?
Rooting for the Lions. I don't mind San Francisco, but I'm getting kind of tired of Brock Purdy. I'm not gonna lie, especially with that whole news article that came out.
He's
about
all
Tom
butthurt
Brady.
because they're like, "Oh, we're gonna sign Tom Brady," and he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, well, I'm good too." It's like,
Well,
fuck
what about
off, dude.
Purdy
We're gonna
time?
get
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, without a doubt, it'd be like Tom Brady's gonna start.
You
here.
see that case?
No, I didn't.
You've been working a lot. Never mind.
Yeah, news article
So,
came out this past week.
they were trying to get Tom Brady to play for the Niners this season. Like I was like, I'll come back. Like
Oh,
one
gotcha,
season
yeah.
only, right? And Brock Purdy was like, "Oh no, I did I prove myself
Yeah,
last year?
after he tore
What
his
the hell?"
UCL
Yeah.
in his elbow, and who knows how long
And
that
basically,
recovery time
the
is.
Niners were like, "Fuck off, you cunt. We're only paying you $800,000 anyway, so eat a dick.
Yeah.
We have a chance to fucking get Tom Brady, who grew up fucking the next block over."
Yeah, so because they literally brought him in for interviews, and I think Tom Brady eventually just went.
Do you think they were like, "Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be a completely open competition. Everyone's gonna have a chance to like
No.
play"? Yeah. No
No.
shit. Of course not, dude.
Yeah, maybe that's what they told Brady at the time.
Yeah,
then.
Tom Brady's coming in to ride the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah,
that's
to mentor a young,
mentor.
a mentor a young pussy.
yeah, with a stupid face.
Brett Favre wouldn't even do that with Aaron Rodgers on the roster. He was just like, nah. He's
Classic dick pic Favre.
like, well, watch me do this.
Hey, Todd, what's up, buddy? I didn't know there were people here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's how in the zone you are right now.
Yeah, yes.
Well, who do you got with that one? Do you have the Niners or the Lions?
I got the Lions, baby.
In San Fran,
In San Fran, I don't care. Like
at Gene
fuck
Stadium.
the points, fuck the 7. Take them money line. Let's
In
go.
Gene
I'm
Stadium.
going double dog here. Double dog.
I like the double dog.
Yeah.
You like the double dog?
I love it.
I like the double dog with the points on both ends.
I like double dog money line, but also I'll put in hedge with the points too.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to lie, though. The Lions haven't exactly been playing stellar.
But they have
in the
Zach
playoffs
Ertz
so
now. Don't
far.
worry, dude.
I mean, I know the Bucks were kind of riding high and they had nothing to lose in that game, but they didn't exactly, stomp on their guts. And
I know. I've been preaching Motor City since week 1 here, so.
You have. You
Yeah.
called
Yeah,
that week
I'll
one.
give you that. So keep riding that. Do you have anything monetarily on the line?
Not yet because my phone's sitting right over there. So I had a not good monetarily game last night, which this watches fucking Bruins. Fucking assholes.
You sound like every other guy from Boston, whether it's in the morning or night. It's always fucking Bruins. Has nothing. The Celtics are.
Did any of their players get arrested for rape?
No. And Lagorda segue. Hey, raise your hand if you're not on the 2018 Canadian junior hockey team.
I don't know.
Raise your hand, dude.
What
Were you on the 2018 junior
Just
hockey
put your
team?
hand up. Yeah.
I don't get this. I don't get this joke.
It's not a joke. Whoa.
It's not a joke.
Rape's
This
not a joke,
happened.
brother.
What are we talking about?
So the Canada, they won the World Juniors in 2018, right? In Canada, obviously, but these 5 guys that are now, and this is 2018. Now these 5 guys are in the NHL, and they basically just like ran a train on a chick.
Back in
So-
2018.
Okay, I
Back
was
in
gonna say
2018,
now.
yeah. So they like literally last night, you could just see like literally like scratched, suspended, like the 5 people, dude. They're like, oh, like, and then like literally in every like post game press conference, it was like, you have to talk to the league about that. Basically, they have to turn themselves into the police this morning. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah. Not a good look. Not a good look for the NHL.
In Canada?
In Canada, do you know how bad you have to fuck up if you win the fucking junior title and you're in the NHL and
Hey, don't you know who I am? Hey,
well, don't be raping.
That's why we're
Yeah.
arresting you.
I had a gold medal in
How do you say it in,
2018
in French too?
juniors.
Because you can say it in both languages. But
God. Oh, that sucks.
yeah, for the lady, holy shit! Like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm not saying it was good for anybody involved. The cops probably hate it too. They're probably big hockey fans as well. They don't want to do that.
I don't care. I'm a big fan of justice. So
If she conceived after that, like, would it be some sort of super hockey player with like the?
like the Incredible Hulk of hockey.
It's got 5.
With our forces combined. Oh,
Okay,
all right,
this
stop.
is bad.
Yeah. Where?
Like Voltron.
Shut the fuck up, Casey. Yeah, we'll take this out. Yeah. So Royal Rumble, eh? Yeah. That guy's not even wearing shoes.
Oh, they're still playing that stuff with everybody's heads on the screens.
Yeah. How about we take a break and maybe
Regroup and get back on trail here.
on the trail? Well,
See that?
track.
Even I'm off the tracks here.
I think you have COVID, brother. Oh,
Speaking of
sorry.
trains, I'm off the
Let's
tracks
get
now.
back on track.
Talk about derailed. Yeah.
We'll be right back. Oh yeah, you're completely.
Oh, cool.
free.
Oh shit, dude.
And
you
we're back.
Wait, no. Where's Andy with the copper thingy?
It's supposed to be coming in the mail. It's coming with all the other stuff, all the
Yeah,
lights and
but you
everything
didn't
that we're
you didn't
gonna
count
set
down
in the
either.
hallway.
That's how we get a lot of banter.
Well,
you know?
we're redoing the hallway downstairs, so it's more welcoming to people that want to come in.
It
And
smells like weed and lemons, which is kind of weird.
I mean, that's all at Cruise Bay.
I believe they call that lemongrass.
Hell, for real.
I walked on that one, huh? Fuck. Yeah. Damn it.
But we went to break and we started talking about hoops a little bit more because there were a couple of trades where basically the Hornets traded Scary Terry
Scary Terry figures, baby.
to the Heat for old man Kyle Lowry, who's still bouncing around.
Who's
the
still,
league.
still getting a paycheck. So the
Still-
Juwan Howard of the 2020s.
The only difference is he's playing. He's not on the sideline wearing a suit like he was with the Miami Heat. It's just like, is he on the roster or is he coaching right now? What is?
Who's that, Juwan Howard?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a coach at Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. I'm talking about like when he was with like the LeBron Heat.
He was wearing like a Juwan Howard was wearing like a white like tracksuit the other night. At like when he was coaching Michigan, right? Mm-hmm. All I could think is like, how fast would I spill something on like
5 seconds.
Yeah,
Wait.
like literally like when I
Pull
I-
the Jason Kidd run into me.
No.
I need a timeout.
No, I would like be eating Cheetos or something and go like that. And I go, oh fuck! Like how fast? I was like, we walking down the street and someone splashed me with a fucking puddle. Like I would just like ruin that pristine tracksuit.
Yeah,
so quickly.
without a doubt. There's so many ways that you could do it.
I did boom roast a lady last night at bingo. By the way, she's wearing all white, and she was like being super annoying. And someone, I'm not gonna say who it was. She was so annoying that they were poking her with a dauber, right, on her white outfit, right? And I go, "That's what you get for wearing white after Labor Day."
Oh, I guess technically it's before Labor Day too. Times construct.
Yeah, well, it's
I don't do well.
that is 2 jokes off white Tinder right there. God damn it!
I don't do well with white. Either way, like I don't spill anything on myself. I just get dirty. I'm like a toddler. If I wear white,
I am too. Yeah,
Like
let's
my-
go. We go finger painting and yeah.
the
you
pit
know.
stains start to turn yellow, stain the shirt.
Obviously, we're big black guys here.
I don't think we can say that.
Yeah, we can.
Why? We're instead of white, we're wearing black shirt.
We're in uniform here.
They're slimming.
I've already been canceled, so I'm good. I don't know about you guys.
Great shirt you're wearing today.
Oh,
I know
Thank you.
you.
I thought it was very-
You literally walked in. And I go, "Fuck." That's
Very
awesome.
fitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got the new hair for the Super Bowl.
So
good, man,
February
yeah.
10th, and
so
then
when we posted that online, Jesse, who comes here constantly, posted something on the Facebook feed that was just like, yeah, he's like, I'm going to put a picture of the lead singer of Smash Mouth and put it on there. He just put another picture of Guy Fieri. I'm like, no, that's totally Guy Fieri. Right
Same
there.
guy.
Yeah.
Well,
it is
one's
what it
alive.
is.
One's alive, and yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, which that just happened this past year, but still, great shirt.
Speaking of that death pool, fucking Jimmy Carter's still hanging around. What the fuck?
I don't know. And what's crazy is like it keeps being like guys who keep dying, and we're like, oh shit.
How did we miss
no
Henry
one-
Kissinger?
And it's like,
Yeah.
how did we miss Henry Kissinger? Also, fucking rotten hell, Henry Kissinger.
Yeah, exactly. However, that's just how he talked. But he lived to be 100 years old.
yeah.
But who do we got next? I mean, who is going to be the next person? Is there somebody that we're missing on
Me?
this death pool?
Oh.
No,
Oh.
you can't be in your own.
That's
death
right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
pool. And it has to be. Now, don't get me wrong. You are like an A-list celebrity down here, but it has to be an A-list celebrity.
That's
in the
generous.
States.
That's generous right there.
B plus celebrity.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. I can't go anywhere without seeing you. You're too big. You're 9 feet tall.
Actually, so I was in the cab the other day, and I was like just talking to this like group of people down here, and they were like, "Oh, hey, like we're." Oh no! I knew the guy was dead. Never mind. Pat Patterson. Never mind. Anyway, so I'm in a cab with this like group. They're from like Long Island. They're super nice people. Like someone in a hardware store, another the insurance people, or whatever. So they're staying in St. Thomas. We're over here today. They're going to the windmill for they go play bingo. And I'm like, oh, I'm actually the bingo guy. You know. I was like, I hope you have a good time. So we were talking about like something fucking stupid.
This story's going great.
No,
right
no,
now.
like I mean,
I have
I'm
no-
like, no, I made like a great joke, but now I'm like trying to think it
Hang
might
on,
be.
let me move to the edge of my seat.
Hey, did you see the start of that?
Anyway,
Wait,
no,
you got it?
wait, yeah,
I can
no,
segue.
no. I'm trying to get the exact quote that I said. That's all. So they go like, oh, hey, like we're gonna tell everyone when we get back to town that we know you. I go, I probably wouldn't do that if I were you. Yeah,
Oh, hey, I know Matt Mooney. I'd
yeah.
be like,
They'll be like, cool. Where is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He needs to call me immediately. I'm his wife. Yeah, where the fuck is he?
Hey, when you see him, ask me for that $50 he owes me.
he's got an open tab here.
Yeah.
Where? Here,
Tell him I have
420.
tell him I have one of his shoes.
A true Cinderella story.
That's right. I was 17. Oh, Lord.
Luckily, I never have to do that because I'll always get a random text from you. Be like, "Where's Mooney?" I'll be like, "Just wait till 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be able to tell you immediately where he is."
I'm working, man. Yeah.
He's on duty.
I'm on duty. Yeah. Sorry. Keeping the
patrolling-
street
he's
safe
patrolling
for
the
fucking
freeway.
Los Santos, brother. Yeah.
Well, now you got to start doing patrol up in Canada.
Are we going back to that or
Are we
no?
going back
Are
to
you
that?
gonna
Just
edit that out or no?
just giving you a
Yeah.
suggestion.
Just.
Wait, did you see this? The start of the Alabama basketball game.
I will
yesterday?
see whatever you want me to see, so I
had
don't have to
it
talk about this anymore.
on, but I didn't. I was working.
So
So,
at tip off for the first 30 seconds of the game, the
They,
lights.
they lost last night too, right? To
yeah,
Auburn. To
because
Auburn. Yeah.
the lights weren't on.
Yeah.
They had like the pregame lights
Oh,
on.
they're showing it right now.
Yeah, they played through it.
I like it.
It's like they're in Rucker Park, dude.
Do you see that? Who forgot their uniforms the other day? You see that?
No.
Texas Tech, I think.
What did they do? Did they play in like their practice unis?
Nope, they delayed the game 45 minutes ago. Technical foul because they had to drive to the hotel to get the uniforms, and they come back. They're playing like Florida or somebody. Yeah,
And that's probably some like
it's some equipment, like an intern, like
or
a
something
some
like
kid on a
that.
scholarship. That's like yeah.
Wait,
It's like
let's rephrase that. He had a scholarship. He was an intern.
yeah,
He has
exactly.
a tuition bill
Yeah, not so much anymore.
for the Alabama basketball team. It's like, oh man, you're the equipment manager for Alabama. The basketball team.
No, this is like I'll file. I'll look at this, but like that last night is like what the fuck? What is it? Is Wappa fucking yeah over there? Who the hell? That's probably that lost. Like who's in the ball?
Well, we had this happen to us once in college where the power went out in the gym and the assistant coach was running the practice. And he was telling us, he's like, this is why communication is so important. He's like, you guys got to talk. We were running into each other. It looked like a Three Stooges skit. It was just balls bouncing off people's heads. Take that any way you want. Hey, go ahead, get it out.
No.
But I was just joking around with one of my friends, though, that
You want to say it or you want me to say it?
No, I don't think anything
right.
needs to be said.
Okay.
yeah, I already said the punchline.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got on that game. Outside of that, I still am not following
It
college
reminds
basketball.
me of like I feel like what like that story. It's like something in like Coach Carter or something, or like some shitty
Yeah,
like,
he was-
high school basketball movie where
Well, they all became a
gotta,
team.
Like play
Yeah,
without the,
they learned the yeah.
First practice, we're not using the ball.
Or lights,
Semi-pro.
or lights. Yeah.
Yeah.
The puke practice. Oh God, yeah. He was trying to be inspirational in a way. And it's like, dude, there's no way we have 25 dudes
Yeah.
running around right now,
This
full
isn't-
speed. Yeah, I can hear you coming after me, but at the same time, I don't know if the
This
ball's
isn't
coming.
a fucking movie.
Yeah, this is not supposed to be inspirational. We're
You know,
going
this is Battle of Gettysburg happened. Yeah, I remember the times.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Any good movies recently?
Yes. 999.
Oh,
Yeah. Sneakily good.
What's 999?
what
It
is
is people that this movie, too many people are in this movie that it should have been way more like publicized. It's like a heist movie and it's pretty good.
Oh.
It's on Prime right now.
Speaking of heist movies, did you see the Kevin Hart?
I have not seen that yet. It's
So fucking bad.
really
I mean, like I actually watched it after we did last podcast while I was getting my hair did, and it was like I watched it for an hour and a half, and the movie ended, and I
Wait,
was
how long is the movie?
it's an hour and a half,
Oh, okay.
and so like it was done, and I was like, I can't remember a single scene of that movie. It's just like it is just the
Your
most
brain-
forgettable
your
fucking
brain
movie.
went, no.
It's just like yeah,
Just putting this in the back
It's
of the.
like
I tried to watch.
Kevin Hart master thief.
I tried to
is it
watch
supposed
Die Hard. Have you seen that yet? Die Hard, where he
No.
tries to be like an action guy, and John Travolta has to like teach him how to be is like
What the fuck does John Travolta know? What
I don't know the power went out. I was so happy. I was like,
what was he taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 or Broken Arrow? Face Off.
Oh, Broken Arrow.
Like those are those action movies? Like,
Gotti. Yeah,
I
you
mean,
see
I
that
feel
one?
like that's just him like monologuing into a camera and holding a pistol. Like,
Anyway.
that's John Travolta action.
A knock at the cabin door.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No.
Knock at the cabin door. It's like a end of the world like apocalypse movie with Dave Bautista, who is it's M. Night Shyamalan one. It's fucking actually super good.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's like imagine just like a bunch of like cult people to show you're a gay couple with a kid, and you have a nice weekend at the lake, and then like 4 like cult people show up, and one of them is knocking at your door, just fucking David Bautista, but he's like just so pious and be like, oh hey, you really need to let me in so I can tell you about some stuff, and like he's like so nice and gentle, and then you're like, holy shit, this is kind of fucked up because like everyone else is like crazy ass shit. It's honestly very fucking good.
So you brought up.
It's good. It's almost as good as Stuber, but
What you said two. One, you brought up tall people knocking at your door, but then you said 999. Did you guys ever see that Vince Vaughn movie that's called like Cell Block 99 or something like that?
Yes.
yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
That's one of the most underrated movies I've ever seen. Because
We're in jail, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was going to be, but no, Vince Vaughn is.
So did I.
He's an actual badass in the movie. Finds out his girlfriend or fiance or whatever is cheating, and he's like, "Give me the phone." Takes the phone out, goes and beats the shit out of her car. Ends up going to jail because he was some sort of a drug runner or something back in the day. Tries to go clean, and then all of a sudden he has to get up to the Cell Block 99 to be able to save his 36 months down the line, then pregnant wife, current daughter, I would not have seen that movie coming. As far as Vince Vaughn
He's
playing
like face tattoos or like full, like covered in tattoos.
He's like in a lot of like weird, like serious roles. Like
that was a really good one.
Like
though.
before, like Swinger, like he that shit. Like
he took me out of it because I didn't even realize I was watching Vince Vaughn after a while.
was it The Cell? He was in The Cell too.
It was called
or-
like Cell 99.
Yeah.
Basically,
Cell Block 99.
it's almost like the Raid Redemption
Oh, yeah.
where he has to just keep working his way up. Which those were good.
Hey,
movies.
don't we all? Huh? Yeah.
or Dread, which just copied that.
No, I never saw that.
You never saw the new the re-release of Dread, Judge
No,
Dredd?
no.
They basically took the Raid Redemption and were like, "Oh, let's make this movie."
Yeah.
Except in
well,
America.
Actually, yeah, exactly. I don't want to have to watch it.
But with Judge Dredd.
Watch it dubbed.
Hey, speaking of
shot.
Netflix, or movies in general. So, like, I hate to always be the guy that brings up wrestling, but you see that they signed a deal with WWE.
$5 billion.
$5 billion.
Which now-
Netflix in the live TV game, baby.
Now, I didn't mind that, but did you see immediately after they made that announcement, they said Netflix announcing subscription prices going up.
Yeah, no shit. Of course they are. Dude. Yeah. So they basically,
We're on the hook for $5 billion.
but
What do we
also
do?
they're not getting WrestleMania or like all the
What's
all
the
the other
point? Is it
shit.
just-
As a
just-
pay-per-view.
No, they're
Is
getting
it just the
they're getting like
primetime
Elimination
events?
Chamber
It's
and like the
SmackDown,
random.
Raw.
It's SmackDown, Raw, NXT, but it's like Canada, U.S., Latin America, part of Europe. Basically, whoever the fuck has China, they still got that shit in
Can you
India.
explain this to me? Because like when I was coming up, it was Sunday Night Heat, which lasted for an hour, but that was always pre-recorded during house shows. Then you had Monday Night Raw,
No,
and then Thursday Night SmackDown came out. Beyond that, there was nothing else outside of the pay-per-view events. What is NXT? What is all this? Other
NXT
stuff?
is like the feeder, the AAA kind of like AAA baseball kind of. Like,
Yeah.
and so it's basically that for WWF.
Does anybody
Yeah.
get like sent down, like relegated?
No, you just get fired.
Or-
yeah, yeah.
You get injured, go down there.
You end up on AEW. Yeah,
I'm going to throw a
TNT.
few innings in the minor leagues, and I'm going to come on up this season.
Yeah, I'm on a 45-day rehab. Yeah,
CC Sabathia was throwing it Double A.
Roger Clemens, some shit. Yeah, fucking yeah, hitting some kid that's 17 years old.
Is NXT good though? Like, is
Oh
it-
yeah, it's all up. They have their own like little brand show. They have their own titles. But it's like a feeder system, and like you'll get who's ever good. Like they'll eventually come up, and like you'll get spots on the Royal Rumble, something like that.
Yeah, I'm so far removed from it that I don't even.
Well, luckily you got me here to walk you through it.
You're my translator.
So my wife hates it. Like she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm watching my stories. Leave me alone." Yeah, I was like, "Oh my god!" So like I'll try to to piss her off. I'll just like sit there, like she'll like reading a book or some shit on the couch, and like I'll be like, "Oh my god, Dominic Mysterio, baby, this guy stinks." Like look at him, like look at his stupid hair. Also like the Judgment Day, like they're terrible.
and then
I
when
go,
something- do you turn into JR when something good happens? My God, he's killing him.
"Is that a stroke joke?"
No, maybe.
No, because he had
Could be.
check out my hot sauce. Anyway, what the deal is, they basically, I think they underpaid. I think WWE like left a lot of money on the table, like for real.
$5 billion.
$5 billion over 10 years, but
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean,
think about
Can
what
they
you-
restructure that like the Shohei deal where they have to pay him in like cryptocurrency?
No way.
15
Vince
years
McMahon,
from
no
now,
way. He's
where-
not
or they get like the signing bonus right now, and it's
well, the big thing is that they put The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, on the board of the TKO Holdings or whatever the fuck it is. So they took out Triple H and they put Dwayne Johnson on the board, directors of the company that has the rights to
Well,
everything.
Has anyone had a better like past 15 years than Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
well,
Not me.
no,
Yeah.
great liquor company, just
Ballers.
owns a football league. Yeah,
Yeah, you have me at ballers. Yeah. So, but he's gonna shut up. He's coming back though. Saturday he might show up in the Rumble, and then actually, you know who might be also be in the Rumble on Saturday
Donald
night?
Trump.
No, he's too busy saving America. Hulk Hogan.
Oh, is he
Yeah,
out of
they're
money
trying.
again?
They're trying that. Speaking of
Are his
corpses,
alimony payments not going through again?
no, it's in like his hometown. It's in Tampa. He lives right there.
So like, he's got to be like, oh God, I am a real. Oh.
Why'd I have to say?
Who wants to ride home from my son, brother?
Now after
Yeah.
back surgery,
Why'd I have to say that word?
Yeah.
he's 6'1" now after all the back surgeries. Oh, poor guy.
Sulkamania. Yeah.
Should have just kept saying brother.
Yeah. I should have made more lame sex tapes, brother. Jack.
Well,
Anyway, so he did like a video the other night on Raw. I know you guys don't watch shit, so but the business side of it is like kind of fascinating to me, like about like TV rights and all this stuff. So they picked up literally SmackDown, NXT, Raw, and then like the weirdo, not the we call them the Big Four, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, and SummerSlam. So they get like Elimination Chamber, like Fastlane, and they get all like the other stuff. Only in the countries that I named earlier, but five like. You have to remember that they had deals like with NBC and Fox. Like SmackDown's on Fox right now, and then USA Network. That's part of NBC Universal. Like, and then the whole Peacock thing. That's all going to Netflix right now.
Because WWE signed, like, they got sold to like a Saudi Arabian company, right?
That Endeavor Holdings or whatever. The company that was UFC. Yeah.
So all that stuff just stayed on the same broadcasting networks. They just got to control the advertising. So now all that stuff is
now it's the rights to everything because everything's coming up.
Everything's
coming up at the end of the
back to
year, at the end of
Netflix,
2024.
Which,
yeah.
you know what? I'm not going to lie. Especially living where we live, might be a good move because everybody that has a cable package definitely has Netflix.
Hey, like we've talked about this like at length. Like I'll tell you, like I watched the end of the Bruins game on HBO Max again last night.
Oh, God.
So,
oh yeah, how happy were you about that then?
Yeah, no, but like it
At
is
least
just
you
like
knew where to find it.
Yeah, but it's
Hey,
it's like the streaming and like Netflix getting into the
Mooney,
stream-
watch your foot. Your lizard friend's back.
Larry Lizard. What we name him? I forget.
Still haven't named him. But
Ricky
he's back.
Ricardo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So you don't you think this is a good move for Netflix, but not
I think it's
it's a good move for Netflix. I think
it's a bad move for availability and if you're trying to promote the brand, but they already have the U.S. market, and I think that they're literally trying to go. It's a money grab, but they left money on the table, you know, and
it kind of just happened out of nowhere.
But they're so focused on in the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia, and India, and China, that like even the Royal Rumble is on Saturday. It's in Australia. It's in Perth,
and it's not going to be on that net. Like
no. It will. This doesn't change till next January.
February of 2020.
Next January, yeah, next January it changes over.
I
Right?
thought you said the Royal Rumble was in Tampa. It's in Perth?
Or no,
WrestleMania. WrestleMania's in yeah.
Oh, that means I can watch it at like noon? That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, we gotta
nice.
figure out the times here. My bad. Yeah. So
Maybe we could do a live stream of WrestleMania.
that'd be
Yeah,
kinda
without
sweet.
the copyright, like, what are they going to do?
Yeah, we'll just put it on
Is
Netflix.
Vince McMahon going to come
Well,
up here?
don't worry.
No
I
chance.
have 2 Hulkamania shirts, one for wearing, one for ripping. So. Oh, she's crying. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. It seems like the drama behind the scenes now is more. Now it's more real than the drama that's going on in the ring.
Well, they already know if you're good enough, you can be an actor.
Yeah.
You can be a Hollywood movie. After John Cena made The Marine.
Speaking of which, John
And
Cena.
then The Miz made the Marine, and then Randy Orton made the Marine.
Right.
3.
John Cena said that he wants to be done by the time he's 50.
Well, he should be done then. Isn't he already 50?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like 49 or something.
Well, we better not follow the path of Hulk Hogan. Otherwise, he's going to be coming back at 75 years old.
Well, what movies did Hulk Hogan make?
Suburban Commando?
No Holds Barred.
Yeah.
Suburban Commando.
Mr. Nanny?
He was also in Rocky 3.
Thunder in Paradise on the TV show.
Oh, my love
Yeah.
slaves.
Does a sex tape count for a movie?
Who were the...
They got him a lot of attention.
Oh, was it good for you, brother?
the Three Ninjas 3 Escape from Mega Mountain?
Wait,
I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, he was the bad guy in that one. Remember the three ninjas
vaguely
from like the
remember.
mid '90s? Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum.
Oh, God.
And
Rocky loves
and it was-
Emily.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it was
remember
the
that
Mr. Miyagi was.
I think I
was
stopped
their
after.
sensei.
I think I stopped after the 3 Ninjas Kick Back. That was the last one I saw.
Yeah, and then the third one was like Escape from Mega Mountain, and Hulk Hogan was like a evil amusement park
Why don't you
owner.
shoot the kids in the face? That's what I never got. Like if you were a
Home
terrorist
Alone.
or like a
'Cause they
drug
fought ninjas,
guy on a
dude.
cruise, like
They
a
were all
oil
just,
tank
they
or
would all
whatever.
just fight more ninjas.
Oh, I'm thinking of Surf Ninjas.
Even so, he could
Or
have shot him
both.
in the face.
Yeah, the stupid masks.
Ba 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 Baran. That was Surf Ninjas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Good movies, man.
Time to be alive.
The
The
no,
90s.
the no Iron Eagles, but
Suburban Commando is still my favorite, though, with Hulk. And
Hey, Christopher Lloyd? Yeah.
probably because of Hulk's licensing and everything like that, he probably couldn't. That was the only reason he was in Rocky 3, because he wasn't completely famous at the time. They knew who he was. He was big, but
and No Holds Barred didn't pan out.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, you should.
Is it better than the Meg 2?
It's
Is
is that possible?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
I actually watched the Meg 2 all the way through.
I
it was-
still have to see it. It
I-
keeps
it was
popping up on my Netflix
it actually
feed.
like it got pretty entertaining.
You guys told me it was one of the worst things you've ever seen.
Yeah,
Now I think I got to see
the third act came out of nowhere and was beautiful.
Is Jason Statham?
Right.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
the-
I
the
thought
main-
I saw him on like
So
Oh, let's go, Aiden.
He's actually like the second star because they advertised like
next
they,
to the Meg.
no next to the Asian guy in it because they were
It-
they
no,
were
it-
pushing
it-
China so
yeah.
much that like the
Yeah.
Chinese guy is like this super like ninja super
Oh,
athlete.
a big old shark on gonna come here.
And then, and then Jason Statham's like there as well.
There's
Like,
a big
the
shark in it.
action guy.
I have to see this now. Might have to watch this in between.
Put it in the queue.
Well, one, I have to edit 2 of these podcasts, and I still have to move shit. I don't know why I'm complaining.
See, I got lucky that when the hurricane happened, all my shoes blew away, so I didn't have to. Mother Nature moved it for me.
Did you guys see all the Dak Prescott family stuff?
No.
It was like CD Lamb's mom was like, Dak isn't it? And like Micah Parsons' brother was like, get Dak out of Dallas now. And then Dak's brother went on Twitter and was like, trust me, if Dak could leave, he would. And it's like all these people's like family, like mothers and brothers and stuff.
See, I can't.
And like those 3 guys are probably like super cool in the locker room too. Like I know they give a shit.
See, here's what I hate about this is, one, I hate that when the family members do that, but they all probably just watched that Barry Sanders documentary and saw how his dad was, who was basically like the Lamar Ball of the time.
Yeah.
And they were just like, see, no, I got to talk for my brother right now because he's, and it's like, dude,
Hot take.
Shut
Ready?
up, everybody.
If the Lions make the Super Bowl, do they sign the guy to a 1-year contract, a 1-day contract?
Who do they kick off the team? Who do
Zach Ertz.
Imagine
Yeah.
their number 2 tight end. They'd get rid of their number 2
I'm-
tight end to
I'm
give
l-
Barry Sanders
making
a
a-
random ring. That's like I saw that. I saw that on like social media. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what they should do.
Barry Sanders doesn't want that, though.
And it's like imagine being the guy who was on the Lions all year fucking long, and then you're like, hey, I know you're like the 3rd string defensive tackle, but you know. We want to get Barry his after he fucking bailed on us in the prime
25
of his,
years ago.
in the prime
Yeah.
of his career.
Yeah.
Dude, hire him as the equipment manager. Those motherfuckers
Or
get
an
rings too.
assistant coach, yeah.
They get rings too.
Look at Mannix. Yeah.
Don't put him on the fucking roster. He's not going to be able to do anything.
Well, and not to mention,
Give him a TD like the fridge. Come on, yeah. Oh, like Radio. You ever seen that movie, Radio?
Barry Sanders
Yeah,
with
give him a carry, have
Yeah.
him fumble and make it return 99 yards for a fucking touchdown.
I wanna see him
Come
get
on,
in the end
dude,
zone
he's
and
fucking
spike the ball.
65.
But not only that, he's built like Kyle Lowry now. He's fat. He's out of
Kyle
shape.
Lowry.
Now he's a goal line back.
Yeah. But can you picture him coming and be like, hey, I want to sign for 1 day?
No, I
No.
was. It's like, yeah.
No, so why is everybody else
I was trying to make a
stepping
talking point to extend the podcast. Okay,
stepping
yeah.
up on his behalf and going to that 53rd guy in the roster and going, yo,
Sorry, bro, you're out.
And it's not like he like stuck around for the franchise. He fucking bailed.
No, he
In
fucking
the
went
prime
bought
of his
car
career, he was
dealership
just
like
he
fucking
went to
Texas or some
London
shit. Yeah.
and then didn't apologize for what he did, which he didn't have to apologize, but they just wanted that.
Yeah.
They lambasted him, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, everybody's just like, oh, we got to do this one for Barry. And it's like, no fucking idiots. It's like, this is for Detroit. You guys have been struggling since 1953
Oh,
to win
so
a
suburban
championship.
sprawl, brother. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you guys almost went broke. You are broke, actually. It was one of the first cities to ever almost default on every single thing that they have. Still survived. People are still around, and now all of a sudden it's like, we're going to do this for Barry. No, do it for Eminem. Put him on the roster. I want to see him out there.
Do it for Joey Harrison.
Do it for Joe Louis.
Do it for the original Mike Williams.
do it for Bob
Do it
Probert.
for Little
Bob
Caesar.
Probert, Chris
Do it
Chelios.
for Little
and-
Caesar's Pizza.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
All of them. Anything. Do it for fuck. Do it for Ford. I know
No.
that they own the team, but shit, they stuck around.
That guy
Shit
really
team built a new
yeah.
arena.
How
They
about
built
how
a
about
new-
no? How about
This one's for Kitna.
Built a, yes, John Kitna, who came in and got destroyed every single year. Do it for Dan Orlovsky.
This one's for stepping out of the back of end
Yes,
zones.
this is for taking a safety and not getting killed by Jared Allen.
I'm very sorry that I brought this up, people.
I mean, like, why not sign it? Shit. If anything, they should hire Megatron. I mean, at least he can probably catch a pass in the end zone.
Yeah, with his crooked fingers.
What did Optimus Prime say?
Autobots roll out.
Autobots, roll out.
I guess.
Yeah, fuck Barry Sanders.
Yes.
I loved his story and everything, but I'm sick of that story. Come on for the team for one day.
I think this is the hot take we needed.
I think Dan Campbell would even be like, "Why the fuck would we do this for Barry Sanders?" He's like, "I had to roll through this shit." He even said it at the end of one of those
Do
games.
it for Tony the Tiger.
There were guys on that
And Frosted Flakes.
2007, 8, or whatever team it was that went 0-16 that were still on the organization. That he's just like, "Hey, they stuck it out. They were here for the crap. They were here for the shit." He's like, "We're doing it for them."
I know you're so passionate about a garbage shake that I brought up.
Well, we've
Well,
been
I'm a
rooting
Cleveland
for
fan,
pretty
yeah.
shitty
Yeah.
teams
Yeah,
for
we
a
play for
very
their
long
cousin.
time.
Do it for the Rust Belt.
Yeah, it hits pretty
cool.
hard. But at the same time,
The
I'm
UAW.
I'm tired of people speaking on other people's behalf without actually hearing from the actual person. Barry Sanders would be like, "No."
The internet gave too many people voices, man.
Like us.
There's no going back.
Like us.
That's right. Don't know me. I'm talking like I'm a celebrity
Yeah.
right now, but it's like, don't know me. I don't want to talk. If you find me in a phone book, which I mean,
What are those?
scammers
Good
are actually
luck,
really good
yeah.
at that right now. So,
How about we take a break? We come back and wrap it up.
Yeah, sounds
'Cause I
good.
got to pee. Yeah. So. Like a tea.
like a tea, like a cup of tea.
Yeah,
Well,
a cup of
cheers.
tea.
Now that we've cooled off, let's warm up with some cinnamon whiskey.
Can you count down so I know when the hell where?
I can't multitask. We have the Super Bowl coming up. There is a countdown for that, though. That happens on February 10th.
What a segue, huh?
Here at the Upstairs Bar and Grill in St. John in the Virgin Islands,
Where?
in the Caribbean.
Yeah, we're here.
We're here in the Caribbean. It's actually a nice, cool day outside today.
It is so beautiful right now.
very, very
Like,
comfortable.
holy shit! Like,
Great,
yeah,
Great weather.
these are the days that you
and
love.
you guys are doing an actual Super Bowl party too, right? I believe?
Actual Super Bowl party.
You got some squares going on.
We have some squares. We got the $20 squares and the $5 squares filling up right now. So we're gonna do
I'll be dressed as a referee, I believe. Andy, is that what we're doing? Yeah. I'll have a whistle, a hat, and a microphone, and I'll call a penalty flag, and I'll throw it at people.
flag.
For
Do you,
what,
want,
like
do, you want,
excessive cheering?
do you want one of those blue bean bags
Personal foul.
in case somebody fumbles their beer?
I actually have a. It's called like a bullshit flag. It's like weighted and has a thing. If you want it, you can. use
No,
that.
yeah, I know you've thrown that at me a bunch of times. So.
No, we don't want to run into a Orlando
A,
Brown
a challenge,
situation.
or or do I?
That's who it was, right? They threw the flag and it hit him in the
Oh
eye.
yeah, fair.
That Orlando Brown situation.
I think I'm more of an NBA Scott Foster, or who's the guy we met? Jack Neese? Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking more of a Tim Donaghy.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Scott Foster's buddy.
Which,
Yeah.
I mean, that guy right now is talking as much as like Henry Hill was towards the end.
Yeah,
He was
well,
just like,
it's-
I was in the mob. So what? He's like, this is what we did. Here's how it goes. And all the other guys are like, ooh.
He's like, yeah, I definitely rigged that Kings Lakers game back. Yeah.
Him and Mike Francesi are doing the same thing too. Which I heard him speak live. He came in to talk.
He
to us
is that guy's like.
He
Do you
was-
know that guy's whole story? what a scam!
So he worked. They mentioned his name in Goodfellas, but he actually came out and said,
Is
he's like-
Mikey
he's like, I didn't-
Franchise? Yeah.
He goes,
yeah.
I didn't run with that mob there. He's like, that was run by this particular boss. He's like, I was with a completely different family. This guy came and talked to us my junior year of college.
Yeah?
And it was like a little auditorium. I forget what the name of the auditorium was, but comes in, and he's got the Italian shoes on, fully leather and everything like that. And so he talked to us about sports gambling.
Yeah.
And this was before gambling was legal in Ohio. And he's just like, casinos are bad. He's like, should not be here. I was like, I'll tell you what goes on. And he's like, with all of the crime and stuff. And I'm like, why are all the sports teams here right now for this? Listening to this guy, but it was.
Well, I think he does it now. He does go to
He
like
does?
because they do the whole thing with they bring like NFL when you first are drafted. You like they. So this guy,
He's on Jim Rome constantly too. So go
yeah.
ahead.
So this guy, he literally like would be like, hey, like he had the gas thing, and it was like, hey, listen, I'm gonna put more money in your fucking pocket than you're ever gonna see in your life. And literally, he was making like $200 million a week. And what happened was he would take gasoline, right, and then go to a gas station, like buy the gas station, whatever, buy like 5 gas stations on a block, right? Would never pay the tax on it. So the government, it would take the government every time like 6 months to like figure it out. And so he's just selling a thing and charging the tax to like the consumer, right? But just pocketing the difference, like for the mob, right?
Yeah.
And then basically,
what's going on with credit cards right
yeah,
now with the machines.
yeah, pretty much. And then like they catch it, and he's just like, all right, whatever, shut down. Like buy 6 more gas
3.5%
stations.
is for us.
Like Be like, this guy was like raking it in. He bought like car dealerships and like all this shit, and now he's a pizzeria, I think.
Well, he does all his talks. He has his own podcast.
Yeah,
he is.
But
like,
his dad was his dad was like 100 and something and just died too. Like he's been in jail for like the fucking 50s. His dad. Like,
if he would have been doing this shit 30 years ago, when like all the real old mafia guys, he'd be dead. But now
Yeah.
that there's so much exposure in media and he's got such like a big social media following, he's kind of pulling the thing. It's just like, hey, if I die tomorrow, you know why?
It's too big to fail.
yeah, pretty much.
But yeah,
But he like found Jesus and all this shit now, and like he's
and he's intense.
Where
Like,
is he?
Huh?
Did he give out his location?
I don't know if I don't think he lives in New
He
York.
dropped a pin.
Jesus,
Jesus
yeah.
dropped a pin. Yeah, it's in Bethlehem. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even know why we just went off on that. But yeah,
You brought it up. Yeah.
I'm going backwards now.
Oh, we
Jim
talking about
Donahue and
referees,
sports
yeah.
gambling, and you know how they were.
No, we're talking about referees.
all
Yeah.
that stuff. But yeah, so yeah, we'll be dressed up like referees.
Yeah. I'll have a whistle. I can't wait.
And we're gonna have flags. Don't make them too heavy. Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, people are gonna be throwing them around, and we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what fans are gonna be here for that day.
Can you just like Pat Summerall and be like, "There's a flag on the play." He's dead.
Oh, we get Al Michaels drunk. On that note, I think we great
Jim,
podcast,
yeah.
boys.
Wait, one of the props one of the prop bets I saw for the Super Bowl already is Nance and Roma. How many times Roma goes, "Okay, Jim"? Yeah, it's like 35.5.
Oh, it's gonna be way more than
Okay,
that.
Jim.
Has Romo done a Super Bowl yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Has it always been on CBS, or have they?
No, it goes back and forth. It like rotates. It's Fox, CBS, NBC. Like it swaps.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'll watch anything with Tony Romo. I think it's great.
I love Jim Nance, dude.
And I'm one of those people that is totally anti what everybody else says when it's on NBC. I love Chris Collinsworth.
Oh, fuck you.
I love Chris
The
Collinsworth.
Collinsworth slide.
On that note, fuck you. I can't be around you.
All right, I pissed off Casey.
Standing up for
All right,
Chris Collins. I'm standing up for you. Like
all right.
Chris
You
Collinsworth.
are the sixth. You are the sixth junior hockey league player scratched this week. We'll see.
Whoa,
Casey.
whoa, whoa, hey,
Oh.
hey, oh, whoa, hey. This goes.
And we'll be back next time. Maybe.
We hope. Yeah. What'd you do, dude?